Welcome to a Thrifty Notion's 3 Thrifty Things, monthly inspiration for mindful makers. In every episode, we're sharing a trio of bite-sized ideas we're loving for the season, from DIY projects to sustainable living tips. Are you ready to see what this month has to offer?
Welcome to our lovely little video series called 3 Thrifty Things. These are just little things we think are useful for life. So a couple of mine are little tips and tricks, and some are just like life advice. First of all, as we're coming into the holiday season, I'm just going to share what works for me. This is a tip that works well for me, maybe not for you. We'll see. I have told my family that I am only going to store plastic / non-zero waste decorations for one holiday, and that's going to be Christmas for us. All the other holidays, we just stick to biodegradable, compostable, like nature kind of decorations for the most part, or things like linens and pieces of decor from around the house that can be used for that particular theme that fit with the color scheme or whatever. We do a lot of borrowing from one part of the house to another, like if we need a centerpiece or something like that, we just find things around the house that work. But for Christmas, the way that I store things is, rather than having great big tubs stashed in the garage or in the attic or whatever, the only thing we really store is our Christmas tree, and we do have an artificial tree. I can explain that maybe in another video, but what I do is I just store the decorations for each room in that room in some sort of hidden storage. So I have stacks of vintage suitcases in my house. I've got a stack in the living room and I've got another stack in my dining room, in addition to various drawers and baskets and different things that are like on shelves or in corners or whatever. So each family member has their own ornaments. And then there's like a community one that has the lights and the like shiny ball ornaments that don't really belong to anybody. Those are in one separate suitcase that's just kind of an everybody suitcase. So each of us takes out our suitcase and takes out our ornaments, and we do have a tradition where we thrift or make an ornament every year for each person. This kind of makes it so that when the kids go out into the world, they can just take their little suitcase of Christmas stuff with them and it's already there, ready to go. So think about those kind of storage solutions, whether you store stuff for just one holiday or for lots of holidays. Stashing the decorations in the room they're for is super useful. My next thrifty thing is a piece of advice. So as my children have grown, there has been a conversation that happens with each of them when they reach a certain age, which is usually around 10 or so, when they become much more difficult to shop for. When they're really little, you can just be like, they're into My Little Ponies, and it's easy to buy presents for them, and everybody can easily buy them things that they will be absolutely delighted with. 10, 11, 12, they start being harder to buy for, and they start getting presents that are disappointing. And Christmas morning just isn't as magical all of a sudden. And I've had this conversation where they're just really disappointed after the opening of presents and everything. They're just kind of bummed. And I had to figure this out for myself because I was sort of having a similar thing where it's just like the morning of is just not, it's a letdown, you know? And so I realized that what I really love about the holiday season is the actual season. It's the traditions and preparations and little cozy activities that we do as a family that I really enjoy. And so viewing the day of the big final holiday, whether it's Christmas or the last day of Hanukkah or whatever holiday that you are celebrating, the big day, viewing that as like the closing ceremony, the finish line, really helps. It helps me to appreciate, and it helps me to point out to my children, hopefully not in an obnoxious way, that like the little things we're doing ahead of time are where it's really at. That's where the feel goods are. When we're baking cookies together and decorating, all of those traditions of like doing a puzzle together and having hot chocolate and watching a movie. All of those different traditions are really the feel goods. So I would encourage you to try and shift your focus and make the big day just the closing ceremony. A way to just kind of look back and appreciate the season and how lovely it's been, and then kind of close it out and look ahead to the new year. Hey, so I have one of my favorite thrifty things to share with you. This is one of my favorite holiday crafty projects. It uses up a ton of fabric scraps. It can also use up scraps of like ribbon and lace and rickrack and all these kinds of things where there's just like a little bit left, but you probably ought to throw it away, but you feel like, well, maybe I could use it for something. So what I'm going to show you is how to make fabric strip pom-poms. Now, the way these relate to the holidays, these are great reusable bows for presents. They are super cute as Christmas tree ornaments. You can tie them together into a garland, and we found this out by kind of accident. Cats love these things, so they're also amazing cat toys, and honestly baby toys too. Now babies are going to stick these in their mouth, but they're still pretty good for like entertaining a little one, and they're pretty much just made out of trash fabric. So let me show you how to do this. It's basic pom-pom making, but it's a little bit different when you're using fabric. First of all, you want to select your fabrics, and you want to pick stuff that's pretty flexible. If it's too stiff, it doesn't pom-pom well. So you want pretty flexible fabric. So formal fabrics are pretty great for this. Quilting cotton will work. You can also use little bits of yarn and lace and other things. As long as you don't have too much of this in there, the lace might be a little stiff. As long as there's not too much of it in there, it's just kind of little sprigs here and there, it's fine, it'll work. The big thing that really matters is what you tie it with. You want a fabric that's gonna be really strong because you're gonna pull on it really hard. So if you have a cotton fabric and you pull on it really hard, it's probably gonna rip. Because the strip is thin enough, it'll just rip. So this is where those synthetic scraps are actually really useful. You want a sturdy fabric, and you don't need any special gizmos. There are little gadgets that are for making pom-poms, but all you need are cardboard strips. One little thing I like to do differently is I've got an extra piece, and I'll show you what we do with that. But let's cut strips first. I'm going to show you. I've just taken my fabric and I've folded it. I figured out what is the longest direction, so I want my strips to go this way. So I just fold it several times in half, and then that just makes it a little easier to wrangle. These do not need to be perfectly uniform or perfectly straight. Like this has some imperfections in it. It's just going to disappear. So my first cut is about 1 inch, just to kind of even out the edge. But after that, with these fabrics, you sort of have to vary the width of your strips based on how strong the fabric is. If the fabric is loosely woven, it's not going to work as well for this. You want more of a tighter weave. But I do about 3/4 inch strips, and my fabric is wanting to stick into my mat, so I have to hold it down when I take each strip off. I don't know if that's just because I'm cutting synthetics. But anyway, I've got all these extra fluffies on my cutting mat. 3/4 inch strips work. 3/4 to about 1 inch is a good number. All right. Sometimes it doesn't cut through because your rotary blade is not sharp. My big thing with this is color theory. I really try to pick colors that look pretty together, and you can do your color selection before you ever even start cutting. I have a whole bag of fun scraps, but I tried to pick out kind of rose color scraps, and then I also picked out some white ivory neutrals. So it's fun to have a different, like a variety. All right, so I've got my three pieces of cardboard here. I cut 2 pieces, and it doesn't really matter how long they are. This just happened to be the width of the cardboard I was cutting, but you know, you want enough to hold on to. So these are 1.5 inches wide, and then I have a piece that's just 1 inch wide. I wrap tape around these. It'll make them last a little bit longer, but really the whole point of this is to be kind of zero waste. So the tape was also kind of a problem that I was trying to fix, that my scissors would not fit in here when I wanted to cut. And I fixed that problem by adding another piece of cardboard in the middle. So we're gonna make a sandwich. And in that sandwich, before we get too crazy, I'm gonna put a strip of fabric, a strong strip of fabric, about, I can measure it and tell you, 22 inches long. 18 to 20-ish is good. And I'm just gonna lay that inside this sandwich. Okay, that's just gonna stay in there. And we're gonna start wrapping. And this is where you just use your thumb and you hold it. Now, I'm gonna always start with my end of my fabric down here at the bottom of my piece of cardboard. And that'll be useful later. But you just wrap it around so that it holds the end down, and then you can just go around and around. You do not need to keep it nice and flat and tidy. In fact, your pom-pom will be a little bit better if you let that fabric kind of twist as you're putting it on there. So then you hold one end, you grab your next piece, and you start it down at the bottom edge, wrap around. So then you're just wrapping around. And you can make this all one solid color. You can make it lots of different colors. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. I really wanna see what this ribbon looks like in here. So I'm gonna add that. Got a couple white pieces. And you're just gonna wrap around until this piece of cardboard is pretty well covered. Now, you don't wanna get your ends tangled up in here. You wanna pull them out if they get stuck in, because you need those loose when we get to the next step. Adding in strip after strip. So how do you know when you're done wrapping? Trial and error. It'll be different if you do different thickness of cardboard. You can make bigger pom-poms and you'll need to add more fabric. I've found with this one, this size, I don't know, probably this will be my last piece. So then you take your strip that's inside there and you pull it up. And my little trick here is you tuck it under once and then tuck it under again. And that will hold the knot in place. It won't slide undone as easily. And you're not going to be able to tie it all the way tight because you are going to have to cut all this before that can happen. So now, because we made a little sandwich and we've got an extra piece of cardboard in here, the scissors fit in there really easily. Now, I have found, to save my thumb some pain, if I go like this, and these are pretty sharp scissors, you do need good scissors. You can't usually cut all the way through. Ooh, maybe I can. Sometimes you have to kind of pick at it layer by layer. And it does make your thumb sore. So keep that in mind. But if you need strong scissors. If you do this with plastic handled scissors, you might break them. But look at that, we did it. All right, so now I'm gonna flip this over. Here are my two ties. Now you can tighten it up and you sort of just tuck that up, kind of smush your fabric together where you want it to be, and then pull that tight. And then I try, if I can, I try to wrap back around. So I try to find my way back through, and sometimes I am not successful. Try to find my way back through the layers and wrap around the other way. Oh, I think I got it. All right, tie another knot on the back side. And then tie it off in an actual knot. So now this fabric is shredding and getting very fluffy. Okay, so basically you're done, kind of. I mean, it's a rough pom-pom. So I take the two strands and just hold on to that and give it a shake. This is where you might want to shake it off in a trash can. So I'm gonna make a mess and clip off my little extras here on the table, but normally I would hold it over the trash can when I am doing that. So as you can see, there are some stragglers, there are some wild cards, hanging out here at the top edge, and it's not quite even. So if you kind of smush it flat, like squish it, you can see that there are some pieces that are just quite a bit bigger, taller than the other ones. So you just give it a haircut, and you're making confetti. It's gonna make a mess. But you just kind of trim it around, being careful not to cut off your tying strands. Those are useful for other things later. Really try not to cut those off. If it happens, you know, it's not the end of the world. You give it another shake, and then you squish it in a different direction, and that'll show you where else it needs a haircut. So there we go. Now you could get a little bit obsessive about this. I'm gonna try not to. All right, so you shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then kind of just inspect. Like here, we got one piece that got away from me. It's kind of like the next day after you get a haircut, you find one or two pieces that they missed. So there you have it. A fun little fabric pom-pom. And you can just put these in a little bunch on top of a present. You can tie the ends together and make garland. I like these ends because when you're putting this on a present, you can use these ends to tape down onto the present, and then that holds it down. But then it's really easy to take it off and reuse it. And if you wanted to make your ends super long, then you could just tie the whole thing around the present and not even need to use tape, which is awesome for zero waste. I mean, you could also, cute little hair bows, all kinds of fun things. These are just, pom-poms are just fun. Also, you can juggle them. I can't, but somebody could. So that's our fun little thrifty thing. Happy little craft for your holiday season. We hope you've enjoyed our 3 thrifty things. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. We love that. That helps us out a lot. And stay thrifty.